Right, it's a 2-1 defeat here at Forest Green Rovers. For large parts of that game, it looked like we were going to be the one to go and win it.
Yeah, look, very, very frustrating. It's been a good run in terms of performances and results, which is usually a common theme. If you put the right performances in, you get the results. And we always knew tonight was going to be a very tough game. Credit to them, they're probably one of the better teams in the league. I think they'll be there and thereabouts coming into the season, but I think we have to take a lot of credit from the fact that we were right in that game, and probably other than the fact they had quite a few corners second half with probably, I don't know whether it was even amount of chances for both sides, but it felt like certainly for a large part of the game we were creating the better chances and had the better chances. It's gutting. It's very, very gutting to be 1-1 for so long, and I think if you look back at it, a point would have been a fantastic result on the back of the recent results that we've had. So just as a team point of view and us, it's very, very frustrating, but we can't be too disheartened because we're putting in the right performances, we're going in the right directions, and we've been undone by 2 set plays, and I think that shows you how far we've come, coming up against one of the better sides in the league, and we're right in it and possibly could have won the game with chances and, dare I say it, a big, big penalty shot.
Well, you were one of the players closest to it. Do you want to talk us through it from your perspective?
Yeah, obviously with how we've got into the position, we've got down into this right-hand side here. The cutback was on. I think Craigie's pulled it to me. There's actually, you could say ifs and buts, but half a foul on me, gripped me up, half pulled me down, but I've got my body there to set Connor, although he's pulled me down. And Connor, as he does, has jinked and twisted around, and he's got in between 2, and I'm one of the clearest of views at a low level as well. For me, it's an absolute blatant penalty. Am I going to say that? Yeah, but believe me, trust my word, in my opinion, it's a penalty. Connor said absolute penalty. We all knew it, and I actually looked at the referee, and without saying too much, when you're in this game and you've played this game for that long, you can tell that instinct and that reaction of a referee if he's about to give something or he thinks he's going to give something, and he did. And at one point I thought he's going to give this, and he didn't. But you get some and you don't get some. That's our life and that's how football is. It's a shame because it would have been a great chance to have gone 2-1 up at a great time in the game, and who knows what would have happened from there. So it's very frustrating, but nevertheless it's 2 poor goals to give away from our point of view. The fact it's 2 set plays, it's very frustrating, but we have to take the positives and lift ourselves, and we were right in the game, as we would say.
From a defensive point of view, it seemed a lot of the game plan was going to plan. Jay's Brophy on the left-hand side, creating lots of chances, including one which he pretty much put on a plate for you.
Yeah, listen, Brophy's electric, quick. It's unbelievable how quick he is. If only especially some of us, but definitely me, could have some of that pace as well. But listen, it's great if you've got pace and if you can use it, and he uses it so well. He stretches the game, he stretches teams, and he's got that unbelievable drive and power to be able to slip it past someone and put it back. So I know when he's playing in that position, if I'm on the pitch, I know if I can keep getting myself in the box, I'm going to have a chance of scoring. And I probably should have scored or at least hit the target with one just before it. I got caught in between, maybe bending it or striking it, and then didn't do either, which was frustrating. But obviously the other one, I've broken the box and he's done fantastically well, and I know if he pulls it across, I'm going to have a chance of scoring, like I just said. And it was delighted for my own sake to hit the back of the net. I needed that. I really felt I needed that personally, and it's just a shame that it never got us something out of the game, at least a point. But on a personal note, of course, I'm delighted to get the goal, and credit to Broth because he does do that so well.
Switch our attentions now to cup competitions for the next 2 games. First of all, it's a game against Newport before Charlton in the EFL Trophy. What does cup competitions arrive at this point after a defeat? What does that do to the team? Is it a case to go out there and maybe put a few things right, or is it maybe just to reset by the time the league does come back around?
I think you can look at it in both, really. There's positives and negatives to it, but it's a chance to reflect on the fact of what we've just done in the league. We've really found some form in the league performance-wise, and the results, as we touched on earlier, have shown that. Obviously tonight is a little setback, but I think it's a great opportunity to turn attention to something else. Maybe, is it a little bit of pressure off? Possibly, but at the same time we want a cup run. We were, say robbed, but obviously the chance of a cup run, we had a little one, but it was obviously taken away from us for the obvious without going into it. It was a shame, and it hurt us. It broke us, as a team, and it would have been a fantastic night for the club, the fans, everyone. But it's another opportunity. The FA Cup is incredible. Some people say it's not the same anymore, but for me, I love the FA Cup, and let's not go down the route of last year of what happened wasn't right, and we need to rectify that. So I think it's a chance to play a team at our level. We're going to come up against them again soon. They've obviously had a great start to the season. We know it's going to be a tough game, but straight away, in terms of a mental side of things, if we can get one up on them, that's one thing. But it's just a chance to put the league to the side, obviously reflect on this game, and a little bit of pressure off to go and possibly turn our attentions to the cup and get a positive result in that, and then back it up with another positive result, albeit we're through, I believe, in the second cup. But it's a chance to go to a good stadium, a good side, to put on another good show, so a little rest from the league to then be ready to go again the following Saturday.